Hey guys, welcome back, and today I'm gonna be talking about with you guys the brand new update in Clash of Clans. So as you guys know, Supercell is actually gonna be releasing a brand new update in Clash of Clans, and this will be the May 2016 update. So this update is going to be very interesting, as we have been told in the sneak peeks about 2 new troops, 2 new spells, along with a whole bunch of new levels to different things, and an entire different mode to the game. So in this video, I'll be going over every single thing that was released in the sneak peeks about this new update that I believe will be coming out in either tomorrow morning or the morning after that. So yeah, so let's get into it, guys. Alright, so first things first is the new troops in the game. So we will actually be getting the baby dragon. I'll show you guys a picture of the baby dragon on your screen along with some gameplay about it. Now this gameplay was gotten from Chief Pat's channel. I'll link his channel down below in the comment section. Now this gameplay, just keep in mind, it is not mine, it is Chief Pat's. He's obviously the biggest Clash of Clans YouTuber, obviously endorsed by Clash of Clans, so Clash of Clans sends him all this gameplay. So obviously, sadly, I don't have that just yet. So yeah, so I'll show you guys some of his gameplay down below in the comments. I don't think he'll get too mad, but you know, if he does, guys, just remember the channel is down below in the comments, so or in the description. So if you guys haven't subscribed to him, make sure you guys do. Alright, so the first new troop is the baby dragon. Now the baby dragon, if you guys didn't know, is actually a troop that was in Clash Royale, and in Clash Royale, it's a pretty good troop. It's you know, a splash damage troop. It's an air troop. It's pretty tanky, and it's pretty cool to actually be bringing over to Clash of Clans. So yeah, guys, they will be bringing it over to Clash of Clans, and you know, they said that it's actually gonna be really cool. So it comes out at Town Hall 9, and it is 10 troop spaces. Now 10 troop spaces means that it is obviously half the size of a normal dragon. I know, baby dragon, half the size of a normal dragon, makes sense, right? And it actually has a really cool function. So as you guys can see in the gameplay on your screen right now, actually when it is alone, it's kind of raged up. It's actually, you know, it does more damage and has and is faster when it's all alone, instead of when actually it's in a group, you know, a whole bunch of other baby dragons. It will be normal, but I think it's gonna be very cool, very interesting to see how people use that. Because obviously, if you just use one, it's gonna be more powerful. You know, that one dragon will be more powerful on its own than it would be, you know, if there's 2 of them. So it should be definitely very interesting how people use it, and you know, maybe one day we'll see like Town Hall 9's using, you know, instead of mass dragons, it's mass baby dragons. I don't know, we'll just have to see. Alright. So the next new troop is going to be the Miner. Now the Miner, again, a troop from Clash Royale. It's actually a legendary in Clash Royale. I do not have that card. If you guys do, tell me down below in the comments. Sadly, my luck with legendaries and you know, free chests have not been too lucky lately. So yeah. But the Miner actually, so in Clash Royale, it's a troop that can actually go under walls, and you can spawn it anywhere in the map, and you know, it's definitely a very powerful and very good legendary. Now, sadly, you know, you cannot do this in Clash of Clans. You will not be able to just spawn it everywhere, because obviously if you could just drop, you know, 20 or like maybe even like 50 miners on the town hall, and then just you know, boom, rage spell, heal spell, boom, you got the town hall, boom, you're out, you know. And so obviously that'd be a bit broken. So actually what Clash of Clans is going to do is it again has a really different AI, and just working like our normal troops today. So what it'll do, it'll actually go and stand the ground, and then once it arrives to a structure, it will actually, you know, come up above ground and start taking out that structure. Now it doesn't have much health and it doesn't do much damage, but obviously it's going to be underground for like most of its, you know, lifetime and span, so it could definitely do a lot of damage. Now, I saw a few gameplay videos with this, with the, you know, new mine. I'll show you guys obviously some of it on your screen. Again, this is all from Chief Pat's channel, and you know, it showed that he actually got a 1-star 44% on a fully maxed out Town Hall 11. And obviously Town Hall 11 had a very weird base design. You're not your classical base design, but you know, really, it'll definitely be a very, very interesting troop to have in the game. So those are the two troops that we're gonna get in the game. Next up are the new spells. So the first spell that they announced was actually day one of the sneak peeks is the skeleton spell. So the skeleton spell works as you know, just how it sounds. It'll actually spawn skeletons onto the map. Now you can obviously drop this anywhere you want on the map, and it definitely serves a pretty interesting function. So, I've seen people, they use it and then they'll lure out, like, clan castles with it. I think that's definitely a really, really cool, a way to do it. Now, you cannot lure out, like, double giant bombs, like, obviously, like, if you're, a Town Hall 9 war attacker. Now, obviously, the skeleton spell actually does come out at Town Hall 9. So, obviously, a Town Hall 9 war attacker might think that, hey, I could just drop this on the spots that I think there would be double giant bomb. Boom, double giant bomb comes out. Boom, just drop your hog riders. Boom, you got 3 stars. But if you guys actually didn't remember, when they were nerfing the witches for the 98th time, they did actually take it out so that skeletons don't, spawn in traps. So maybe they had the spell anticipated the entire time, wink wink, Supercell, but... yeah, so it can't lure out traps, but it can lure out the clan castle. I think it'll definitely be a very, very cool spell to have. I don't see much use for it, really, though, besides luring out a clan castle. I guess maybe if you're doing, like, mass witches, and you want to have even more fun with the witches, you could drop a whole bunch of skeleton spells with it. It is a Dark Elixir spell, too, so it'll be your 4th spell in the Dark Elixir spell factory. So the fourth or I guess the second spell and the fourth final new thing added to the game will be the cloning spell. Now the cloning spell is unlocked at Town Hall 10, and that's again very, very interesting. Now it'll actually take up 4 spell spots. If a normal elixir spell takes up 2, a dark elixir spell takes up 1. So this new cloning spell will actually be taking up 4 spots, so double as much as a normal elixir spell. And it again has a very interesting, why can't I open this replay? Alright, whatever. But yeah, so it'll definitely again have a very, very interesting, function. Oh, there we go. Alright, so what it'll do, again, actually, by the way, this is unlocked at Town Hall 10, and what it'll do is actually exactly what it sounds. It'll actually clone troops for a small amount of time, and, should that be very, very interesting. Now, I'll show you guys again some gameplay on it. You could just basically, like, if you're doing, like, a mass Valk attack, imagine dropping, like, 25 Valkyries and then dropping the cloning spell, like, in the core of a base. My god, that's just very, very insane. The cloning spell does only last for a little bit of time, and, you could actually get it up to... like leveling up, how it works is that it spawns in, or it could clone more troops. So, like level 1, it'll maybe clone, like, I don't know the exact numbers, but like it'll, like clone maybe 5 troop spaces, and then maybe up to, I know you could spawn up to a golem, I believe, at level 4. I believe it goes up to level 4. So definitely should be very, very interesting how people use that, and yeah, so that's it for the 4 new things added to the game. 2 new spells, the skeleton spell and the cloning spell, and 2 new troops, the baby dragon and the miner. But there was obviously a lot more that they released. Now, on the forum page of the Supercell, they announced a few more things. So first things first, for Town Hall 11, there will be level 14 cannons. Are pretty standard. They're just higher levels for the, max out players out there that, have a lot of gems, so that they could just gem up the update and, give obviously Supercell some more money. And for us farmers to spend another 2 months farming those guys out should definitely be a lot more, I guess, yay. From a Town 11 farmer, you guys hear it now. Yay. Alright, so yeah, again, also we have level 4 lava hounds and level 7 balloons going to make air attacks a lot more interesting. Now, obviously, the meta now these days are just ground. Obviously, the meta used to be a lot of Lavalunian, but then, witches came out for Town 11. When Town 11 update came out, the witches were really where it's at, and then they nerfed the witches, 38,426 times. And then, Valkyries came out at level 5. Now, those currently are the meta. A lot of just ground attacks really where it's at right now. As you guys can see, basically my entire clan uses ground attacks. Even the Town Hall 8s and 7s and stuff. Even though, they could obviously use dragons. No, they like Govaho and Goho, which I really, really do like. So, yeah, should definitely make it a lot more, interesting. Maybe give us a bit more variety in our Town Hall 11 attacks. So next thing is for Town Hall 10 and above, we got the bowler housing space reduced to 6. Now, this is obviously very, very good. Now, the Bowler, if you guys didn't know, was again the new troop in Clash of Clans that came out last update. And to be honest, no one really used it. I mean, obviously we used it for some troll videos the first week it came out and stuff like that. But after that, it really doesn't serve any purpose in the game. So because obviously being 8 spaces, I could just bring one maxed out level Valkyrie, and that is gonna serve a much more purpose than just a Bowler that's gonna really not do much. So that's obviously very, very good. They're going to reduce it down to 6, make it a bit more balanced. So definitely should be fun. Maybe we'll see some bowler attacks in the near future. Alright, so next things for Town Hall 7 and above, we have Springtrap levels 2 to 5 now. Actually, on the forum page, it does say that there was a typo. It used to say that levels 2 to 4, but it is actually level 2 to 5, guys. Trust me, I'll be showing you guys pictures on the forum. So definitely should be very, very interesting. I guess just upgrading it. That again is going to be nerfing Valkyries. Really, they don't want to nerf Valkyries directly. So notice how they're obviously, making level 14 cannons, making higher level spring traps, buffing up air attacks. Really, they don't want to nerf Valkyries, and it gets into that video, actually, if you guys remember, like 2 weeks ago, that I talked about will Valkyries be nerfed. They don't want to nerf them. They really don't, and they're just going to do all these things to, I guess, counteract their, insane power. Alright, so of course there's a whole bunch of other things now. There's a whole paragraph. I'll show you guys the picture on your screen right now. It's just master paragraph, and I'll read everything to you guys. Alright, so first things first, edit mode tools, a bunch of features added to make editing layouts easier. That's pretty cool. Alright, so next, donate fully trained troops as spells from production queues even if your army is full. Now I guess it's just gonna help out donating. And yeah, alright, so third, drag troops as spells anywhere into a training queue. Training progress is transferred. Now that's obviously, again, pretty cool. Just some donating and, barrack stuff. Alright, so fourth, we got gem troops as spells for donation directly from the donation context menu. Now that's actually really, really good for a player like me. Now, as you guys know, I'm obviously the leader of Kings of Clash. So when I come online and I see, somebody's requested for maxed out Valkyries, and, I guess all the other people that don't have maxed out Valkyries aren't online at the time, so I decided, hey, I'll just gem it up for them. Obviously, I have gems, and obviously if I need to, I can just buy a couple more gems. Obviously it's for my clan, right? So this update, I guess, will make it easier. So instead of me having to just delete troops from my army camps and then going to the Dark Barrack, gemming it up, and then waiting for them, waiting for my other troops to recook again so that I could go out for an attack and stuff like that, it's just gonna make it a lot easier. So I could just click one button and it'll say donate for 4 gems, 3 maxed out Valkyrie, something like that. I think that'll definitely be very, very cool. Alright, so next thing on the list, we got warlogs for any clan can now be publicly viewed unless disabled in clan settings. I guess, if you have a really, really good warlog, you could just show that off to the public. Pretty cool there. And, if you don't have the best warlog, you could just opt out. Alright, so next we got builder suggestions. Tap builder info to see and select suggested upgrades to perform. I don't know really how that's gonna work. I guess, obviously you're gonna click the builders, it'll say you should upgrade this. I don't know. Guess they made up some algorithm to I guess, choose what they think you should upgrade. Don't really know how that's gonna work, but I guess just something added to the game. Alright, so second to last, we have live spectator count is now shown during an attack. See how many others are watching. Now, this is actually like Clash Royale. If you guys didn't know, in Clash Royale, if you are battling and you see a spectator, you can actually see how many spectators are watching each battle. They're going to move that over to Clash of Clans as well. Nice to see that they're taking all the really, really cool things from Clash of Royale and adding it to Clash of Clans. Obviously Clash Royale, their new hit right now. Really, trying to make Clash of Clans, more, I guess, like that. Alright, and lastly, chat stream revamped with built-in request button. Now, I guess that is, in your chat, you could, there's a button that you could click that says, request troops instead of going into your clan castle. I guess it's just, it helps, I guess, for the people that can't click their clan castle. I know it's really, really far if you look on your base, you have to move your hand 4 or 5 inches. I know it's going to be really complicated, but, thank you, Supercell, for adding that. Alright, so that's basically it for the new sneak peeks and everything that we got in the sneak peeks. But lastly is the biggest thing in this update will be the friendly challenges. Now the friendly challenges, to quote the forum page, it says that friendly challenges. So friendly challenges let clanmates attack one another for practice, competition, or just plain fun. Friendly challenges are unlimited and won't cost gold or consume troops, spells, heroes, or traps. You also won't earn resources, trophies, or other bonuses from attacking your other players. Alright, so that is definitely pretty cool there. That means that really, you know, I guess it's just a really, really cool thing in the game. Now, obviously, I know what you guys are thinking now. What can't I just, in a clan war, what can't I just look at the opponent clan, look at the base, and then just copy that base onto my war base, have my clanmates attack it, and then boom, they'll attack that base, practice it 50 times, and then go 3-star the base. No, sadly, you cannot, like, bases that were just made within the last 24 hours, you cannot actually set so that your clanmates can attack it. And obviously, war prep day being only 1 day, you know, that won't work. And also, now, yeah, of course, you're thinking, okay, just wait for war day start, and then you could do that. But now you can't actually see your opponent's war base. When you click this, you know, like, spectate them or not to scout their bases, it'll actually show their home village so they can get an idea of, like, the level of the base. We can't actually see the base now. This definitely pretty sad, because when we see clan wars now, we won't know if they're really good or not, because we won't know if they're using anti 3-stars or not. That obviously makes, you know, like, war claiming a lot more different, I guess. And, you know, really just, come on, Supercell, I really don't like this whole thing, but I guess we'll just have to see how it comes out. And yeah, guys, that's basically it for the May 2016 update. That's everything that'll be coming out in the update. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure you guys leave a like, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, where hopefully we'll be trying out some of the new stuff in the update, or or maybe on Wednesday we'll be trying out the stuff in the new updates. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So peace out, have a good day, have a great day, and as always, clash on.